vlogON, vlogging. vlogON, vlogit.
Once y'all clicked on that button, it was a wrap.
vlogON, vlogit. Do it now.
I want y'all to vlogON, VLOGit. Yeah.
I have a voucher here, and the voucher says I get the free haircut when I come in to present this. Okay, so if I come in and present this haircut, and the haircut's $25, my voucher's for $25, how much am I expecting to pay after I give you my voucher?
Nothing.
Okay, so now let's take the same scenario. I want to go buy this Mercedes Benz. I come in with my credit, my coupon, my voucher. They run my credit. They say my credit is, oh yeah, you got enough to get this $55,000 Mercedes Benz. So what do I expect to pay?
Nothing.
I shouldn't be expecting.
Yeah.
You see? Now you're expecting, what's the difference though? I came with a coupon, credit, and voucher. I came with my credit. Y'all ran my credit and said I had enough credit for this. But why am I still making payments?
You had enough credit to get a walk off the lot with it.
I had enough payments to pay for it. Just like I got this to get a haircut. Because remember, they're financing me. We realize what financing is what? Managing money. Managing money.
I don't understand that because I got good credit, but I ain't got no money.
That's where that's the wrong idea. See, because credit is money. So let me tell you this. I'm gonna explain why. 96% of currency is electronic. Okay, we all know that. How many people you see walk around with cash today? Okay, so what are those called? Credit. So let me write this down for you guys, and this is where we're gonna start at. H J R S 192. House Joint Resolution 192. This is where 1933. Y'all want to write that down and look it up. This is when the whole credit scheme began. $1933. I'm sorry.
So what is that acronym stand? So
House Joint Resolution. You can just HJRS.
1993.
1933.
I mean, yeah.
House Joint Resolution 192. HJRS 192. Basically, what happened in this country, Congress passed the bill, and what they did is they took away the gold and silver from behind the currency. And they put up all of us as surety or insurance, right? So them taking away that gold and silver, the only capital left was human capital. Because we don't always give anything value anyway, okay? So the reason I'm going over this is because we have to start realizing who we really are when we're coming into a situation. When you're going in to purchase that automobile, they're not doing you no favors. They're not. When you're going in to purchase the home, they're not doing you any favor. They work for you. So this is how you start to take back your power. Because you are credit. Because let's make it real simple. If you don't go in there and buy it, what's going to happen to us? It's going to sit there, right? If you open up a barbershop and no one comes to get a haircut, will you be in business long? Same difference. So who's really the credit? So the thing is happening is we've been. Go ahead.
But if you don't buy the next man will, that's the mindset they
He
got.
might. He might not.
Nobody buy it.
He might and he might not. See, the whole thing is we've been social engineered, right? To believe certain things. Believe, not know. Because remember, everybody thought finance before today was getting a loan. Now you know it's managing your money. You see how, but how did I know that? Well, how did they do that? Because you know what? Every commercial said 0.2% for financing. You already know it's some bullshit because he's telling you at the end of it. Who talks like that? and wants you to know what's going on for real.
Right. If you know what I'm saying, fine.
So my point of doing this is to get us to look a little deep. Look a little deeper than the surface. And remember what you're going for right now. Remember the word cognitive dissonance. Remember what I told you what it is like, yeah, because that's how we train. Everything we look at. Advertisements around us in the newspaper, magazines, on the internet, social media.
What did you say? Cognitive what?
Cognitive dissonance.
If we are the credit, how come everybody can't be on the same playing field?
We are. But what makes you separate? What makes you separate from someone who's just cutting hair in their home? What makes you separate?
Like,
That,
Your
and
style.
also what else? Who said it? Get this book man a star. Knowledge. But not only that. Not only that. Applied knowledge. Not just knowing, but actually using it. So you could be the best barber, but you don't cut hair. What difference does it make? Right? So what makes you different, the playing field is even, but if you don't know that it's even, you're going to look at it like, you're going to look at it like it's uneven. You're going to look at it like, I ain't got no credit. I ain't got no what you do. If your credit is good, and once you start to understand, I need to leverage it in a different way. And another thing is, once we started realizing, hold on, we can all put our credit together and to really leverage. Because you can't lose. So what they want you to believe is, if I take out a loan, all I gotta do is worry about making the pay. No, that's not, no. You take out a loan, you should worry about how you're gonna flip it. And let the flip worry about how you're paying it back. You should already know how you're gonna flip it before you get it out. And you're not worried about how you're gonna pay it back. Because you already know you're going, I'm flipping, that lower interest rates, whatever. But first you got to understand who you are in the whole scheme of things. Because if you don't know, then you're a sucker. Period. You don't know, you're a sucker. So I was gonna have a demonstration for you guys. And it was about perception. See, because that's how we've been tricked. They'll show us one thing and doing another thing on the other hand. You see what I'm saying? So, House Joint Resolution 192. When they took away the gold and silver, they gave us legal tender. We all know what that is, don't we? Currency. But there's certain types of currency, and some of you guys had already mentioned it when I was asking about what a loan was. Securities, certificates, that's money. And we all have securities, and we all have certificates. What certificate do we got? All of us here. That's money. You didn't know that, did y'all?
Yeah, I heard of that, but this the thing though. It's sort of like a catch-22 to it. Like you basically, you can sell your birth certificate or sell your social security number.
Well, look at it like this. What it was a business that was set up in your name, right?
Sure did.
So, anywhere you go, when you're trying to get something, don't they want that? Your social security number?
Yeah.
You'll turn on lights. You want anything you do it. Damn it, you can't even go get a Rello from the store without them asking for ID. Why? What you need that for? Because it's money. It's money. So once you understand that, then you start looking at it from a different angle. And then you understand how you can leverage it. Not necessarily sell it, you see what I'm saying? But leverage. And then you stop having the fear of, I can't do this because if I can't pay it back, they're going to mess up my credit. So what? You can easily fix your credit. Because you are credit. So, House Joint Resolution 192 set the stage for us. Because since they went into bankruptcy, the whole country is not out of bankruptcy, still in bankruptcy. So once they went into bankruptcy and took away the gold and silver and left us legal tender, all we really have is credit. And everything is already paid for. But if you don't know that, then you just don't know. right? It's certain knowledge as a, let's say, as a financial broker, right? If you don't make it $250,000 a year, it's certain knowledge is they could lose their license for telling you. If you don't make $500,000 a year, if they could lose their license for telling you this. Why? Because it's designed to keep the people with the real credit, who really funded everything with our energy. Our energy. That's what we funded everything with, is our energy. Because guess what? If you don't get up and come here today, are you gonna get paid? So what is really making the money? Who's really the money? People. You are credit. Why can't you go in and sign your name on something and drive off with it? Because you credit. You're making payments again, that's fine. But understand, now I can get the best interest rates. I can get different types of loans. And then I can leverage it.
So why do we have to be at a certain point before we feel, or they feel, that we're cognizant of accepting what they're willing to give us?
Okay, let's put it like this. Control. It's that simple. Control. Now, when we start to unravel this little onion and we look around in our socio-economical sphere, then it starts to make sense to us. It starts to make a lot of sense. We're like, oh, I see why we like this. Because we don't know we got credit. You see what I'm saying? Everybody in here has unlimited credit, whether you know it or not. And if you're not using it, somebody else is. It's what it is. That's the way the system is designed. Because how our minds work, how our brains work is, look, everything starts as a thought and it becomes an image. That image focused upon comes into reality, right? Everything you see around you, every last single thing you see around you started out as an image in your mind. Or image in someone's mind. There's nothing that, this bottle, this table, somebody had to think about it, vision it, and then bring it to life. So that tells you, just for that simple fact, that we're the creators, the creditors. Now, let's go a little deeper with this. All right? Now, after House Resolution 192, several years passed, many things have happened. Now, back in the 1970s, Congress passed another law. And these laws, guys, definitely want to make yourself very familiar with. Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, or the FDCPA. Now, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, you can get it in a PDF. Definitely want to download that and start reading. I'm going to tell you what's going on right now. What's going on is we're playing a real life game of Monopoly. Has anybody played Monopoly here? Okay. Anybody read the rules of Monopoly?
Just go by how you think it's
Okay.
played, man.
Okay. Rules? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now look at this. The banker. Whoever plays as a banker, don't he always win?
Yep.
No.
Why? How many times you seen a banker not win? 2?
You in charge of money.
My banking on never win. My banking on never
Oh, so he don't play?
No.
Okay, but guess what? If he played, he would win. You know why? No, because automatically, because remember you holding the thing and the thing is right there. You read the rules. It's right there. So He just scanning them. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. Right?
You right.
You can't do this. You can't do that. Right? Now let's go back to that social security number, that birth certificate. Right? That's your monopoly piece because it has your name on it in all capital. You see something with your name or anything in all capitalized, it denotes a fictitious thing. That's what it denotes. Capitis minutia. That's what it is. So it denotes something fictitious, like a business. So that's why you see no Greece in capital. Or other business, Dunkin' Donuts is capitalized.
License, your
Your
name.
license. All those things are for business. Why you got a driver's license, a marriage license? Let me tell you, driver's license, because you're conducting business, right? So, but the thing is, Congress realized that, hold on. Now, when we did this back in 1933, that was a long time ago. And our kids might not understand this. They might get caught up in this. So we had to pass some laws to make a way out for ourselves soon. That's why they passed the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. See, because they know, because of the ignorance of people, everybody's gonna get taken advantage of. They know that. So the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act was designed to give you protection. Now, first thing it talks about, and it gives you a description of why they passed this law. And the reason was because of the overwhelming amount of deceptive, unfair practices by debt collectors. Now, most people may not be aware of this, but this is what you want to write down. Subsection 805 of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act tells you it's called communication in connection with the consumer. And it states, without the prior direct consent of the consumer or a court of competent jurisdiction, a debt collector may not communicate with the consumer in the connection with the collection of any debt.
So technically, they're not supposed to be sending no letters or giving.
That's why they got third party companies
That's
call
what-
you up. Hey man.
No, that's why they always coming with the robot call.
Yeah.
Now let's go into that. Third parties go in the same section.
Ooh, that's
I'm writing this down. I'm giving y'all. I'm giving
section.
Hold on. It gets better.